thoughts on your team's consistent effort tonight?
Yeah, for the most part, it was real good. Yeah, I mean, they made it 4-3. They had a good push early in the third period, Pittsburgh did, and then we held that back, and then we got a big goal to make it 5-3, so that was huge.
What's up with Goodrow and Ryan?
Goodrow is week to week, and Lindy's game time decision, basically, again, same thing, day to day.
When you knew they couldn't go, feel good about Braun and Hunt going in there?
Yeah, I felt fine, yeah. No, that happens all year, and they're two good hockey players. They battle and play hard, and obviously, you know, you're missing two top players, but that's the way it is in the playoffs. They're missing a couple too, so you grind away and battle, do the best you can.
Goodrow lower body, upper body?
Goodrow lower body.
How big was Igor there, especially in the beginning of the third when they really...
Yeah, he made 3 or 4 real good saves in the third for sure. Early on when it was 4-3, so that was huge for us because we came out and that was probably the worst 4 or 5 minutes we had in the whole game. So that was big.
The playoffs are always a new test for a team. You guys are down a game coming into this one. Your big guys tonight, they get on the board. A lot of guys get in production. What does that tell you about where your team is?
It's good to get on the board, but it's even better when you play a complete game, and we need to play that a little bit better. Like every time we seem to get some momentum going, we give it back to them, and we can't keep doing that. We got to play better and stronger hockey in our D zone.
You were confident that your team would bounce back, however. What is it about this club that gives you the feeling that, or the knowledge?
Well, it's the 82-game regular season. We've done it all regular season long. We've got a talented hockey club, and when we want to play real good hockey and sound hockey, we're a good team. You know, and like I said, Sidney scored, Crosby's goal, the third goal. I mean, pretty good individual play by him. And, you know, there's 4 guys around him. He still makes the play and gets a rebound. So that's what he can do, and that's what they can do, that team.
I actually got 2 questions. Panarin had a pretty interesting night. I'm wondering what you made of his game, and also what did you think of the way you defended against Crosby as opposed to game 1?
Well, I still think he's a dangerous player a lot, but again, I talked about, you know, matching up. I mean, Mika's line plays against him quite a bit, but you know, it's any who next guy's up, whoever's playing against that line got to do a good job. And I think overall, you know, we contained them a little bit, but they're great players. Gensel and Crosby are good players. That line's a real top line, and they're tough to defend. So I think overall we did a decent job, but again, they're going to get their chances. And Panarin, the first one. Honestly, Larry, I can't say he was real good or real bad. You know, right now they're watching the game back. I mean, he got some big plays for us, and the power play was really good, and he's a big part of that. So, you know, when you're coaching sometimes in games like that, the intensity like that, I just didn't watch individual players, to be totally honest.
Igor's okay after that?
He's fine, yeah.
What was your reaction when you saw him go down like that?
I wasn't too happy, obviously, in a game like that. I mean, there was no reason for it, and you know, so I was disappointed them going after him a little bit like that. And Carter's a good, honest player, you know, but it just didn't look good to me.
You need to win a road game to win the series. How confident do you feel going into Pittsburgh?
I'm just worried about the next game. I'm not worried about, you know, 3 more wins for both teams. It's just go to Pittsburgh and you know, game 3 is a big game for both teams. So go there and try and win that next game.
It seems like, from your perspective, I'm getting this right, it was a little bit more consistent than the other night, but
A little
bit more consistent than the other night,
Yeah.
but not to the level you need it to be at.
No, I mean, offensively, we had some great chances. We created, but I just think we got to be better defensively. You know, we're better, stronger defensively. When we're quick in the D zone, we're a real good team. And I think we're sitting in the slot too much, and they're getting too many chances from their point, creating stuff. And we got to be quicker, and we got to be better.
Do you feel like you guys are due for that penalty, where you're getting anxious for that to come, that opportunity at the power play? The power play opportunity?
Yeah, it's about time. Yeah, no, I was pretty happy we finally got some chances for sure.
Do you feel like they're just letting it play looser because it's the playoffs, or do you feel like you should have gotten more calls sooner?
Well, you go back to last game, and I thought we should have got more chances, you know, and it didn't happen. It was 4-1 last game, and then tonight it didn't start out real good either. So I was disappointed, and you know, and then all of a sudden, you know, they started taking some penalties, and their power play got a chance. So overall, I mean, it's a tough job for the officials. You know, guys are playing hard and competitive, but you know, right off the bat, I thought they should have had a penalty on tripping goalie. You know, right off, you know, 2 or 3 shifts in, and it wasn't called, and then they get the next 2 power plays, and you know, you're saying here we go again.
One more on Goodrow. Is there a chance he'll be back if the series keeps going? Or do you think
Week to week.
So it could be a while.
That's all I'm saying.
Okay.
Can you talk about your third line, the either line, they had a lot of energy that quarter?
Yeah, they were good. They were solid again. You know, playing good. The young kids that work hard and compete hard, and I like what they bring to our group. You know, they don't got a lot of experience, but I like the way they play, and they're bringing a lot to the group, and they've all improved a lot this year. So they're taking that big step, and this is just going to help them.